In Africa's economic arena, two titans, Nigeria and Kenya, are locked in a rivalry that's shaping the continent's future. Nigeria, the giant of Africa, boasts a massive population and oil wealth, making it a magnet for global business. Its economy, once dominated by oil, is now diversifying, with fintech and entertainment leading the charge. The energy of Lagos is a testament to Nigeria's raw economic power, unpredictable but impossible to ignore. Kenya, the lion of East Africa, has taken a different path, focusing on innovation, logistics, and technology. Nairobi, dubbed the Silicon Savannah, is a hub for tech breakthroughs like mobile money, driving a resilient, diversified economy. This rivalry is more than numbers. It's a contest of visions. Nigeria's scale versus Kenya's strategic agility. When Nairobi launches a new tech unicorn, Lagos investors take notice. When Nigeria lands a major infrastructure deal, Kenya pays attention. This healthy competition is pushing both nations to reform, innovate, and lead. For Africa, it's a thrilling spectacle, a case study in two models of prosperity. The world is watching. Will Nigeria's scale or Kenya's strategy define Africa's economic rise? The answer could shape the continent's future for generations. Two nations, two visions, one African destiny. The stage is set for a defining showdown. Nigeria's economy is a story of scale. Over 200 million people and a GDP of $500 billion, the largest in Africa. Oil and gas have long been the backbone, but services now drive more than half the GDP, with Nollywood and music exporting culture worldwide. Agriculture remains the largest employer, with government investments aiming for food self-sufficiency and economic stability. The real engine: Nigeria's youthful population, a vast consumer market and labor force. If Nigeria can educate and employ its youth, it could spark an unprecedented economic boom. The challenge: turning this raw scale into sustainable growth. The opportunity: a demographic dividend that could transform the continent. Nigeria's scale is both its greatest asset and its biggest test. Kenya's $120 billion economy may be smaller, but it's built for resilience and innovation. Services, tourism, finance, and tech anchor its growth, while diversified agriculture keeps exports strong. Kenya leads the world in tea, coffee, and flour exports, supporting millions of rural livelihoods. Tourism, rebounding after global shocks, draws visitors to the Masai Mara and pristine beaches. But it's Nairobi's Silicon Savannah that's rewriting the rules. M-Pesa sparked a fintech revolution, and startups are solving real-world problems in health and agriculture. Kenya's strategy blends tradition with tech, build a knowledge economy, and stay agile. It's a model for sustainable, future-ready growth. Infrastructure is the backbone of both economies, and both nations are building at breakneck speed. Nigeria's Lekki Deep-Sea Port and Lagos-Ibadan Railway are transforming trade and transport, while the Dangote refinery aims to end reliance on imported fuel. Kenya's standard gauge railway links Mombasa to Nairobi and beyond, slashing cargo times and costs. The Nairobi Expressway and geothermal plants are powering urban growth and clean energy. These projects aren't just about concrete and steel, they're about unlocking economic potential. Modern infrastructure is connecting people, powering industries, and attracting investment. For both countries, the race to build is a race to lead. The future belongs to those who lay the strongest foundations. In the digital age, tech is the new battleground, and both Kenya and Nigeria are at the forefront. Kenya's Silicon Savannah, born from M-Pesa's success, is a hotbed for startups tackling local challenges in agri-tech and health tech. Government support and digital infrastructure have made innovation part of Kenya's DNA. Nigeria, meanwhile, is Africa's fintech capital. Lagos has produced unicorns like Flutterwave and Paystack, revolutionizing payments across the continent. A massive, connected youth population fuels demand for digital services, from e-commerce to streaming Nollywood films. Despite infrastructure and regulatory hurdles, Nigeria's tech scene is dynamic and fiercely competitive. Both nations prove that African innovation can shape global trends. The digital race is on, and the world is watching. Attracting investment and building trade alliances are central to both countries' strategies. Nigeria's vast market draws global giants, especially in telecoms, consumer goods and tech, while oil exports still dominate trade. The country is pushing to diversify exports and leverage the African Continental Free Trade Area to become a regional manufacturing hub. Kenya, leveraging stability and location, has become East Africa's business gateway, attracting multinationals and forging diverse trade partnerships. Its exports, tea, coffee, flowers, and services, are more diversified, and its regional integration opens doors to over 170 million consumers. Both nations see trade as a path to prosperity, but their approaches reflect their unique strengths. Strategic alliances are shaping Africa's economic map. Both giants face serious headwinds. Nigeria battles high public debt, inflation, and an over-reliance on oil, straining budgets and eroding purchasing power. Infrastructure gaps persist, limiting productivity and growth. Kenya, too, is grappling with debt from big projects and rising taxes, sparking public concern. Youth unemployment is a pressing issue, and climate change threatens agricultural stability. Both must balance fiscal discipline with inclusive growth. The stakes are high. Overcoming these challenges is crucial for long-term prosperity. Resilience and reform will determine who thrives. Nigeria and Kenya offer two distinct blueprints for African development. Nigeria bets on scale, harnessing its vast population, resources, and entrepreneurial energy to drive growth. The challenge: channeling this energy into formal industries and building strong institutions. Kenya's model is about strategic agility, investing in education, tech, and a business-friendly environment to build a knowledge-based economy. It's less about size, more about precision and resilience. Both face hurdles. Nigeria must formalize its economy and improve governance. Kenya must ensure growth is inclusive and job-rich. Each model offers lessons for the continent, one rooted in scale, the other in strategy. Africa's future may well be shaped by a blend of both. Two visions, one continent on the rise. As the dust settles, which nation will define Africa's future? Nigeria's unmatched potential and youthful population could ignite a continental boom if it overcomes its challenges. Kenya's strategic brilliance and innovation show that size isn't everything. Resilience and vision matter too. The real story isn't about picking a winner. Africa's future will be shaped by the synergy of scale and strategy, by giants like Nigeria and innovators like Kenya. Their rivalry is a catalyst, pushing both to reform and lead. Together, they light the way for others, offering hope and opportunity. The world is watching as Africa's story unfolds. The best is yet to come.